Holy crap, the camera. Where the hell is my ammo? Hi, welcome to Lord Nuke's take on the Answer 11 Questions video. Yeah, 11 random questions which I am now going to address. Question the first. Are you or have you ever been a member of the communist... That's the wrong question sheet. Okay. If you could meet any person, living or dead, who would it be? Well, it would have to be the person who played Grell in the Kuroshitsuji musical. Aside from a really good Grell cosplayer, you know who you are, it would be the closest you could ever get to actually meeting Grell. Question the second. If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be? Well, I'm gonna have to go with Japan on that one. I've always wanted to go to a Japanese ramen place and have real ramen. I kind of blame Naruto on that. But I think there'd probably be a lot of really cool things to see and lots of neat things to do in Japan. I also kind of want to be there when Godzilla rolls into town. You know, he stomps in and be all like, "Aah!" I can't really do it, but you know what Godzilla sounds like. You take an elephant and you shove a giraffe up its ass, and that's the sound it makes, and that's Godzilla. Yeah, the elephant makes the sound, not the giraffe. Question the third. If you could have chosen your own name, what would it be? It would be either Guybrush Threepwood or Bobbin Threadbare. Big fan of those LucasArts adventure games. They make for some really cool names. Question the fourth. If you were invisible for a day, what would you do? Well, I would go into town and I would just grab random objects and be like, "Ooh, this pylon is floating!" and just chase people around with them to see if they freak out. I think it'd be funny to see people running around a grocery store fleeing from, "Ooh, the ghost of that apple from produce!" And maybe I'd go to a couple of the schools and like find people who are getting bullied and ganged up on and like just grab the bullies and like toss them around. And I'd be like, "I'm the ghost of all the bullying victims in the past. Repent, Ebenezer Scrooge!" Question the five. If you could have one wish, what would it be? My wish would be to have billions of dollars to do with as I please without it affecting the economy in any sort of negative manner. I could do so much. I could, like, and not just the fun stuff either, although I could do that too. But, you know, I could, like, go on the Child's Play charity and go buy out the wish lists of every single hospital. Or, you know, I could buy a dialysis machine for my grandmother so she doesn't have to go so far so many times a week. Oh, I could buy bumper cars. I would totally have bumper cars. The sixth portion of this video. If you could be any animal, what animal would that be? You know what? I would be Animal from the Muppets. What? Come on! He counts! He's awesome! Fine. Okay, I would probably be one of the great cats. You know, like a cheetah, or a lion, or a panther. They're, like, super swift and deadly. They're nature's ninjas. Yeah, nature's ninjas. The seventh questioning. If you could bring one character to life from a book, who would it be? That would be Gandalf the Grey, specifically from The Hobbit. Dude was a genius, he was always good-natured, he was always offering all kinds of sage advice, and he would like to take the time to put on a good show, you know, fireworks and all that. He'd be a powerful force of good and would be awesome to have around in times like this. 8. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? This was such a tough decision. It's like, how can you just choose one? There are so many cool things. I narrowed it down to 3. I can't really put one above the other out of these 3, but they're my top 3. I'd happily take any of them. Okay, first of all, flight. You know what? If I could fly, I could go anywhere I want. I could visit whoever I want. I could see all kinds of amazing sights. You know, I could do all that without having to worry about public transit, without having to worry about bumming a ride from somebody, or without even having to worry about having my own car. Secondly, would have to be shape-shifting. You know, especially if it was like Mystique-style shape-shifting. I could change into young Elvis Presley and mess with the people that think he's still alive. Or I could infiltrate criminal organizations by shapeshifting, and, you know, the one day, like, the big mob boss is out sick, I could shapeshift into him and, like, mess everything up. Thirdly, but not least, ninja. Specifically, you know, like, Jonin level. Okay, what? You tell me that being able to shoot fireballs and run around super fast and, like, copy yourself everywhere isn't a superpower. It would be cool. You know, I could walk up trees. Trees! Question the 9th. If you could be any age again for 1 week, what would it be and why? I guess 10 years old? Then I could, like, dress up as Shrunken Mario and go around, and it would be probably super cute and all, and, you know, I could time it just right so that I eat a mushroom at the end of that week, just as I'm about to revert back to my original age. That would be completely awesome. Nobody could ever recreate that. The 10th question in this line. If I could go back to any concert or festival, what would it be? Well, that would have to be Anime Maritime 2009. It was the first convention I ever went to, and there were so many cool people with cool costumes and such. I just wanted to go up to all these people and be like, hey, your costume is awesome, and could I take your picture, or could I get a picture with you? And, you know, I wasn't entirely confident in myself, and I also wasn't sure if me, like, going around approaching people like that all over the place would come across as, like, creepy or something. Knowing the anime community in Halifax and the Atlantic provinces as I know them now, I realized I missed out on a lot of fun and making a lot of friends sooner by holding back. So I would like to redo that again, knowing what I know now. I think it would be a blast. Penultimate. If you could do anything, what would you do? I would bring the Kuro Shitsuji musical, as well as both a Harry Potter musical and a Harry Potter sequel to Halifax, and have them run over the course of 1 week for each of them. Like, there would be multiple shows of each one every day of the week. It would be awesome. Other than that, I guess I could only really either fondly regard creation or succumb to unfathomable bloodlust. Bonus points to whoever gets the reference. Final question. If you could master any one skill, what would that be? You know what? That would be playing the ocarina. First of all, I'd have to get one of those sweet potato ocarinas. You know, the Ocarina of Time replicas? And then I would learn how to play that and get really good at it. And then I could use it to get around wherever I want to go. It'd be like, what's the song to go to work again? Down, up, left, whee! And then I'd be at work.